Hey everyone, I'm Case Aiken, and come on kids, gather around. Today we are talking about the third Marvel Captain Marvel, Genis Vell, for this week's Superman Analogue. Genis was a test tube baby of Mar Vell and an Eternal from Titan, making him a relative of Thanos and a demi-Eternal for those of you who saw the recent movie. As a result, while he wasn't as innately powerful as, say, Hyperion, he was a bit stronger than his father. He initially wore a very 90s outfit and went by the name Legacy. He took the name Captain Marvel after a fight with Monica Rambeau, who was under the influence of the Iron Man villain, the Controller, at the time. He controls things, shocker. She took the name Photon for a time. Meanwhile, he bummed around, basically, until Avengers Forever by Kurt Busiek. Avengers Forever is where he stepped up to the big leagues. The maxi-series concluded with Genis bonded with Rick Jones, just as his father had been before. He changed his outfit to a much sleeker update of his father's look, and launched his own book under Peter David. This run really played with the comedy that the bonded nature of the character allowed for, as well as offering readers a tour of all the wacky areas of the Marvel Universe. It was a great book, and you could really see how Genis was primed to step up and be a flagship hero for the company, if not an exact Superman analog. However, in an attempt to play to the book's strengths, the book was relaunched with a subplot that Genis's cosmic senses were driving him crazy. He adopted a design based on his father's original costume and became something of a puckish figure in the Marvel U. Unfortunately, the book only lasted a few years at most after that and had something of an unsatisfying ending. But in the meantime, David was able to pack the book with fun stories involving reality rewriting. And these would lead to Tomorrow's Candidate coming into existence. After that, Genis kicked around while wearing an awesome gray version of his second outfit, until finding his way onto the Thunderbolts for Fabian Niciese's excellent reinvigorating of the property. Genis's powers kicked into overdrive during this phase, so much so that he was easily able to hold off the Sentry while the team battled the Avengers. To reflect this new power level, he took the name Photon, only to be reminded that Monica Rambeau was using that name. Again! As far as I know, this is where his story ends. His powers kept expanding until they threatened all reality. A newly altruistic and empowered Baron Zemo stepped in and divided him up over different moments across time so that his collective whole couldn't threaten the multiverse. Genis Vell ultimately had a pretty short tenure as Captain Marvel, though longer than number 4's. But he made an impact. He was a legacy character done right, struggling to understand what it meant to be a hero when so many looked to him to live up to his father's mantle. And there is a chance that he will be making a reappearance soon in the Captain Marvel book, as characters from throughout time and reality that have borne the name Captain Marvel are starting to show up. And Genis was last seen spread out throughout time and reality, so we shall see. Anyway, I always had a soft spot for this character, and I would like a future for him, but as it is, he had a good run. Hey, this is the part where I do the YouTube shilling stuff, so please like, subscribe, do all the things that, you're supposed to do. Also, check out our podcast that ties in with this. It's called Men of Steel. You can find that at certainpov.com, along with lots of other great podcasts.